Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Oh my god guys, I feel like I haven't sat down and talked to you guys in a long time. I am sorry. That is my fault. Currently made me lazy, okay? But for this video I'm going to be sharing oh my god, I can't talk. I can never talk. For this video, we're going to be meeting my baby. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my labor and delivery experience and giving you guys, he just dropped so I'm going to be giving you guys some advice. I'm gonna be getting ready and everything, trying to get ready because homeboy over here, he lives romantic. Anyways, okay, this is the famous Areli. Hey papas, he is ready for bed. He's officially a month, y'all. Oh my god, time flies by. Time flies by. Look at his hair. Say hi. Hmm? Oh my goodness. You're so sleepy. You sleep all day. How are you so sleepy? Hmm? How are you so sleepy if all you do is sleep all day? Oh my goodness. Does my voice bore you or something? Hmm? Yeah? I'll take that as a yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put him to sleep. One day you're gonna tell me that I embarrassed you because of how much I kiss you. It's past your bedtime, boy. You should be asleep already. I am 1 month postpartum. So far, it's been good. The thing I will say is that sometimes when he's sleeping, he'll randomly like wake up like scared, and I don't know what it is. I thought originally it was because like noise, but I don't know. I don't know why he wakes up like that. It kind of scares me. And most of the time I'm with him, so like I would know if somebody's scaring him or whatever. Thought it was because like someone gave him a home thing, like we did a little like egg thing and it came back that he did get ojo, and then it kind of stopped, but it just started again yesterday. I don't know what it is. He wakes up scared and then he like starts screaming, and I get scared because I think something's wrong with him, but he just wakes up scared. Anyways, this was supposed to be a get ready with me, but I'm mother now. Probably not gonna finish my makeup, or we'll see. I don't know. Let's talk about my labor and delivery. I'm not gonna go too much into detail because I feel like I did in my labor and delivery vlog, but I'm just gonna share what I didn't share in the vlog. So I did share that I had been experiencing, like, I want to call them Braxton Hicks because they weren't contractions, because the contractions, since I don't have a mirror, I don't even know if my makeup's gonna come out good, so bear with me. I had been experiencing them since Saturday. I went into labor on Tuesday. They were like little Braxton Hicks, like cramps. Like, they didn't hurt, but they were keeping me up at night. So they would randomly happen like every 30-20 minutes, and I would wake up and I'd be like, oh my god, and it felt better to pee, so I would go and use the restroom. And even during labor, every like 20-30 minutes I felt like I had to pee, which I went to the restroom so many times. I'm pretty sure my nurse was annoyed with me. That happened Saturday. Sunday, I honestly didn't think I was gonna go into labor till before my induction date. Hold on, this boy keeps moving. You don't know how you want to be. I didn't think I was gonna go into labor before my induction date. I thought I was going to get induced that it was scheduled for, but no, he wanted to come before, which I'm glad because I wanted him to. I didn't really want to get induced, but I still got induced. Yeah, so the plan was to go into labor without, no epidural. I was okay with getting the IV and the laughing gas, but I just didn't want the epidural. The day that I went to labor, I had an appointment for him. Like I said, my blood pressure was too high, so they sent me straight to they told me to go straight to the hospital after my appointment. I can't do anything else on my face because homeboy's over here asleep. Got to the hospital like around 6. They popped my water like 10, I believe, or 9. The next day, like around, I want to say 3 or 2. I want to say 3. They decided to put water back into the sack to see if he would come faster. And by that time I had already developed the fever, which I honestly think, personally, I think that the reason I got a fever was because they put my water. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, okay? But we all think that that's the reason why. Anyways, my labor was pretty smooth whenever it came to pushing him. It was pretty easy, but I think it's because I got the epidural. I honestly feel like my nurse was getting annoyed of me because it felt like I had to poop for the longest. And I would be like, can y'all check me? Can y'all check me? They'd be like, we can't check you. Like, we don't want to risk giving you an infection. I'm like, bro, I want to know how far dilated I am. They checked me once when I asked, and they were like, you're only 7 centimeters. And I was like, oh my god. It was taking forever. I feel like I was at the hospital forever. Hungry. I wasn't hungry or anything. I did feel really, really like exhausted because I had went in the day before 6 p.m. all the way to the next day. Imagine to like 4 p.m. like not getting any sleep. That's 22 hours. No sleep, no food, nothing. I was so tired. Before they gave me the epidural, there's parts where I would just, I was standing there, I would get a contraction, and then like after it went, I would zone out, and then my eyes would slowly close, and then my legs would give out on me, and I would like if I wanted to fall. My mom would catch me every single time, and I would wake me up, and I'd be like, oh my god, like my body is exhausted, like I'm exhausted, I'm in pain. It was a lot. Let me put him down. I'm probably gonna be like that throughout the whole video, getting up, getting him. So the only people that were in the delivery room was my mom and Ambrosio. And before I delivered the baby, like literally an hour before, my older sister was there, Cindy. She had left because she had an appointment at, I think, 4 or 5, I'm not sure, in Clearwater. And we were in Riverview, which is like 30 minutes away, I would say. I remember her leaving, like literally she left, and before she left, I had already got the epidural. She was saying bye, and she was like, don't have him yet. And I was like, girl, this is not on our time, it's on his time. I was like, honestly, I feel like I am gonna have him when you leave. She was like, we'll try not to. I was like, bitch, I want him out already. I'm in so much pain. I was exhausted. Like, I could feel the pressure. So she ends up leaving, right? And it had already been like 20 minutes since I got the epidural. And they had told me, okay, we want you to do this, and this to make him come faster. And I was like, okay, bet, I'm ready. Once I got the epidural, y'all, before I say this, I'm not trying to bash anybody or say that you're a weak bitch if you got the epidural. No. I just didn't want to get the epidural for personal preferences. I wanted my body to do what it was made to do. There's nothing wrong with getting medication, the epidural, the IV, nothing. There's nothing wrong with it, We all have different pain tolerance. I just wanted to do it like for myself. On top of that, I was scared for the back pain. I had heard so many stories from people I know how horrible the back pain is, and I didn't want to put myself through that. On top of that, I'm a lash tech, I'm a makeup artist, so standing, bending over is a really, really big part of my job. And even before I was pregnant and during my pregnancy, my back already would hurt. So I didn't want to add that on to my body in the long run, right? So that's the main reason I didn't want to get the epidural. Everything happens for a reason. I'm glad I didn't get a C-section. Whenever they told me about the epidural and how they encouraged it, I honestly felt like I was like, no, they just want me to get the epidural because they want more money out of me. Well, not out of me, but like out of my insurance. Ooh, that was a lot. And I just felt like it was being pushed on me because even before I went into labor, the hospital that I would go to for my high-risk ultrasounds, they would always, I did my makeup so wrong. I did concealer first. I should have done blush. Oh well. They would always like try to push C-section induction on me. They told me that my baby was gonna be bigger than what he really was. They're like, you're looking at an 8-pound baby. I had, how do you say it? I can't even pronounce it right now. I can't even think. Early stages of diabetes. It starts with a G. I know how to say it. It's just right now I can't say it. It's at the tip of my tongue. Gestational diabetes. I knew that I could get diabetes because diabetes runs in my family already. On top of that, I have a tia that actually got diabetes when she was pregnant with my cousin. I just knew it was possible, you know? Oh, he wants my boots. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm working out 7 pounds, 5 ounces. He was just really long. And he is long. He does not look like a newborn anymore. He's honestly the size of my arm. Everything was smooth. You know, the only bad thing was the fever. I felt like the contractions, y'all, were horrible. I knew they were gonna hurt, but god damn, I did not know it was gonna be like that bad. Now that I'm trying to think about it, I don't remember much. I do remember, but it was like a blur because of how tired I was, how much pain I was in. And time, honestly, time was going by fast. I'm not gonna lie. It felt like it was forever, but what felt like it was forever was the dilation. But now I think about it, time flew by. Well, yeah, are you done? No, it's okay. You don't have to cry. You don't gotta cry. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. He's so cute. He's so cute, ¿verdad, papish? Fix your head, boy. Go to sleep. I know you're tired. You're such a big sleepy head. I'll stick your tail in. Saying, yeah, time flew by, but it went by slow at the same time. That's the best way I can explain it. My first nurse, she was sweet. She was really nice. My second nurse, también. Whenever I got the epidural, I felt so relaxed. I tried to sleep, but I was in and out. I started feeling a lot more pressure. Once I got the epidural, within that same hour, I went from 7 to 10 centimeters, which I was so thankful for. And, you know, my second nurse, since I felt like I was bothering her all the time, like telling her, like, please check me, please check me. She's like, when you are 10 centimeters, you're gonna know. She's like, it's gonna be a continuous feeling of that you gotta poop and a lot of pressure down there. And I was like, girl, I feel that right now, but okay. She was lying. I think I got a really good, what are they called? Anesthesia? I don't know what they're called, but the people that give the epidurals, I think I got a really good, doctor, because one, it didn't hurt when he did it. It did just feel like a little sting, but at the same time, I did have, tubes inside my area, because they were putting liquid back in, and they were monitoring the baby's heartbeat through there. And then I had a peeing tube since I had the epidural. Whenever he was doing the epidural, I was more I guess my mom was more focused on the tubes, because it was kind of uncomfortable to sit. Whenever he did it, I kind of jumped. I try not to, because I heard that if you move, it could go wrong. But I try not to, and it did just kind of sting. I did feel the rush of liquid going down my spine, but it didn't hurt like people say, and I'm glad it didn't. I did feel like the process was a little lengthy, but maybe it's at the same time it's because I had all the tubes inside. I was getting kind of impatient, but you know, it is what it is. Right after, I was good, in and out of my sleep. I could still feel my legs a little. I didn't feel the contraction, but I could feel the pressure down there. So I think I got a good amount of dosage. Fast forward to now, a month postpartum, my back does hurt more than usual, but more than before. But I don't know if it's because I gave birth and my body's still slowly going back together, or if it's because of the epidural. I mean, I won't know until maybe a year from now, which I'm hoping it goes away. He fell asleep. He's so cute. That was my labor and delivery. Oh yeah, whenever I had told him that I felt like I had to push, I guess, he came into the room, she checked me, she's like, oh yeah, you're 10 centimeters. Yeah, so whenever they checked me and they were like, oh yeah, you're 10 centimeters, I'm gonna have you push. my nurse, she had me push. She's like, I'm gonna have you do 3 pushes. So I did my 3 pushes. By the 3rd push, she saw his head, and she's like, okay, yeah. She's like, stop pushing. She's like, let me go get the midwife. And I was like, okay. So I knew it was go time. And Rosie was hella excited. My mom was excited too. My sister was mad because she had already left. And I don't know why she would. Well, actually, nobody knew that I was gonna go into labor that day, so never mind. The midwife came and they asked me, do you want a mirror? I just see my nose. Oh my god. They asked me, "Do you want a mirror?" And I was like, "Yeah." My mom looked at me like, "Girl, what the hell?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to see." Oh my god, I look so fucking dumb right now. They brought me a mirror, and I could see like everything that was going on down there, and I could see his head, his hair, and I was like, "Oh my god, like I'm really about to give birth." Man, everybody was coming in, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's getting real! Like I'm about to give birth to a whole baby." That's crazy. Like he is really in my vagina. They were like, okay, whenever you feel contraction, let us know and we're gonna have you push. And I was like, okay. I feel pretty calm, which I'm kind of glad at the end that I, kind of did get the epidural because I was no longer in pain and I was able to fully enjoy like my labor. I could feel like the pressure and I was like, I think I'm getting a contraction. And like, okay, we're gonna have you push. And I was like, okay. I had to practice my breathing. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. He likes when I pat his back. And if I stop, he starts crying. Each contraction that I got, I would push. And I want to say I pushed 5, 6 times. And he was out. He was out. Um, it was crazy. I remember Ambrosio looking at me like, oh my god, like, he's right there. I guess it happened so fast. They ended up moving the mirror so I couldn't even see anymore. Plus, I really wasn't even focused on the mirror anymore. I had my eyes closed, so it was fine. And then he was out. He was out. And they put him on my chest. And he started crying. The moment they put him like skin to skin. The moment they put him skin to skin, he just stopped. And I was just laying there like, holy fuck, I really just had a baby. I knew obviously I was gonna have a baby, but like, I guess I was like in shock. Like, oh my god, I really just had a baby. Oh my god. And I was just sitting there like, letting everything just sink in. Like when I was watching the video, I was like, damn, like I kind of looked like out of it. And I had seen like various like videos from other women that have how they say that they experience like a disconnect feeling from like their family, from their baby, from themselves. But in the moment, I felt more like, I don't even know how I felt. Like I just felt like I was happy, but I was shocked. Like not shocked, but I was just like, oh my god, I really did it. Like I really just gave birth. Having a baby, giving birth, it's incredible what women can do. And it's just shocking to me that like my body made this baby right here. 9 months. I carried him for 9 months. I made his liver, his organs, his toenails, his hair. Like it's just so crazy to me. Now he's mine. It's so life changing. Something that just shifts your life completely. It's so funny because like after he was on my chest, he pees when he's cold. So I'm pretty sure he was cold and he ended up peeing on me. That was the first time he ever peed on me right after he was born. Crazy experience. I'll definitely do it again. Maybe not now. Only like a year, not even. Only like 2 years. Maybe like 2 years. He's 1 month now. I'm 1 month postpartum. I have a appointment tomorrow actually with my OBGYN, which is my 6 weeks appointment. Body wise, I feel good. I do have a mom bob, which I mean it's completely normal. I literally just gave birth. I'm not stressing it because I can lose it, I just gotta go to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym or done anything exercise wise because my abs does feel like a bit still sore. Yeah, I haven't done anything. I've been wearing my faja here and there. I do regret getting the one that I have because I feel like it doesn't latch onto my body how I want it to. Mentally, I want to say I'm okay. Mentally, I'm good. I'm not like crying or like I feel like depressed how some people say they get. I think I'm fine. There are days where like I do get like overwhelmed and stressed out and like I do shed a tear here and there. I want to say the only thing that has been like eating me up is when I think about my dad, like how I wish my dad was here to meet my baby, but you know, it's a part of life. It's just, I sit there and wonder sometimes, like, damn, like, I wonder how my dad would be with my baby. I wonder if he would have been happy. I just wonder, you know? It's all we can do is wonder. I'm sure he would have been happy. Finally has a grandson. Whenever I found out that I was having a boy, he would tell me like, oh, like, your dad sent you a boy. Oh my god, I'm trying not to cry, but it's kind of hard. People tell me that he looks like my dad. I can see it. I can see it, like, a little. He does have, like, a resting bitch face. I will say that, like, literally, we have a picture of him where he was only 2 days old. I'll show it right here. And he looks so mad. So mad. And even to, like, this day, he has a angry face all the time. I actually have a resting bitch face, and so does Ambrosio. So we're like, okay, yeah, you can tell it's our kid. Hopefully, I can go to the gym. I started driving by like the 3rd week, I want to say. I haven't cooked for myself because supposedly it's bad to cook or be near heat. After I gave birth, I did feel a lot of soreness in my area. I did tear. I think I tear like a 2nd-degree tear. I'm not even sure. Honestly, I was so out of it. I don't even know how many stitches I got. I know she was stitching for a while. I did tear. He did tear me. I didn't feel that, thank God. Or her like sewing me up. I was just there with the baby. Just like, oh my god, like I really had a baby. When they moved us, I don't remember getting moved. Actually, no, I do remember. It was such a blur. Now that I think about it, it is such a blur. Oh my god, I was in so much pain that I don't remember most of the things. Once everything wore off, I did feel soreness in my area. I was so scared to. I was so scared to poop because obviously it's the same muscles that you use to poop and to give birth. And I was just so scared. It hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt to use the restroom. What I would recommend if you are going into labor, getting a peri bottle. I got the purple one, from Lance. I don't even know the name of it, but the purple one. I got that one. I would really recommend that one because that was my best friend. Every time I used the restroom, I would put warm water in it, and I would just spray it while I was using the restroom, even afterwards, because it just relieved like the pain. Like it was like it felt like a stinging pain type of pain. It felt like kind of like when you get a UTI kind of. That's what it felt like. That was the only like thing that I would say. It was kind of hard to like move around kind of because my abs would hurt, but other than that I didn't really have like any complaints. They gave me stuff at the hospital that I had bought, so I don't think I would recommend buying like, you know, like pads. They gave me pads. I would recommend buying diapers because they didn't give me diapers. They did give me diapers, but they weren't like the padding diapers, so they had to give me pads. I would recommend taking diapers because diapers do come more in handy. Taking your own shampoo, like, you know, your own like facial products, stuff like that, because the soap there, it's not. You want your own stuff. Definitely take like showering sandals, blankets, your own pajamas, socks. Take like grip socks that have like a good grip under. I put the baby down. My arms were getting tired. But yeah, I would recommend taking your own like stuff. The only thing I wouldn't recommend taking, I'll say, it's like, nah, just take everything honestly. Take towels to shower. That's one mistake that I didn't do. I completely forgot to take towels for me and Ambrosio. That we had to use the hospital towels. I had forgot to deodorant, so don't forget your deodorant. I took my makeup because I knew I wanted hospital photos, so I took my makeup to like look somewhat decent. Also, I wanted my own pictures, so I made sure to take my makeup. A charger. They gave me like witch hazel, what do they call it, wipes. They didn't give me nipple cream, so I would suggest taking nipple cream just in case. And my hospital provided me with breast pumps. I don't know if all hospitals do that, but I'm pretty sure they do. The next day, it hit me. Like, it finally hit me, like, oh my god, I'm a mom. Well, it hit me the moment I gave birth, but I mean, it's like, oh my god, like, it's just me and Orozco now on our own with a baby. Like, it was crazy. Oh, I forgot to mention. So, like, since I had diabetes, they had to check the baby's sugar every 2 hours before he ate. And that first night, y'all, I did not sleep because I had to feed him every 2 hours. And since my breast milk hadn't came in, I was giving him formula. I already knew that I wanted to do just breast milk. I wasn't producing any, so I had to give him formula. So they would poke his little feet to make sure that his sugars were good, because since I had diabetes and now he was not a part of me, they had to make sure that his own body was producing enough, was taking the sugars or producing enough sugars, or was it iron? No, iron, the right way. Or not iron, what's it called? Insulin. They poked him 4 times, and they told me that if his sugars came low, they were gonna have to put him in the NICU so they could supervise him. His sugar came back low 2 times, which one didn't count because the girl took his sugar thinking that he had already ate, but he didn't eat anything because I hadn't produced milk. They counted that as a low sugar, but I don't know why, but whatever. So technically he only had a low sugar 1 time, but they still counted the other time. The last one that they took, he came out normal, so they're like, okay, good, he's not going to be in the NICU. I was like, thank God. That was the only scary part, I would say. And I got released when did I get released? Oh my God. The 23rd. But yeah, basically that's my labor and delivery. It went really smoothly because of the fever. Do I get getting the epidural? No, but I wish I could have done it without. Hopefully one of my next births, I'm able to do it without the epidural, but we'll see. Advice to soon-to-be mommies: honestly, practice your breathing. Breathing is really important through your contractions. To me, it felt better to be moving than to be laying, but everyone's different, because my mom told me that when she was giving birth that she could not move. She wanted to be laying down the whole time. So everyone is different, but me personally, I didn't want to be in bed. I feel like it felt worse, which is one of the reasons why I let go of the laughing gas, because my nurse told me that I could get the laughing gas, but once I started doing it frequently and too much, that I couldn't walk anymore. So I let go. I was like, no, never mind. I need to walk. And I felt like the laughing gas wasn't doing anything. I feel like I was just breathing in air and it wasn't working. The IV did help for like an hour or so, but then it wore off and the contractions were just horrible. But yeah, practice your breathing, walk a lot. Walking is your best friend whenever you want to induce labor, and so is sex. Right now, off the top of my head, I can't think of any other advice I would give y'all. Just, it's all a mental thing, guys. Go in it knowing that you can do it, that you will do it, that you have to do it. You have no other choice, homegirl. Please try to make something you love. Make sure you guys are prepared. If you guys have any questions, want me to speak up and talk about anything, you can comment them down below, or you can always send me a message on Instagram. I'll have my Instagram right here. Go ahead and follow me too on my social media. I'll have them linked in the description box, as well as like TikTok, Snapchat. I hope you guys found this video entertaining. The baby is sleeping. He's sleeping right now, and him waking up and such, I already knew was gonna happen, but kind of like I lost track of like some of the things that I was saying or whatever, but it's fine. Mom life. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram or comment them down below. The biggest advice I would give is just know that it is a temporary thing, pain-wise, and you'll get through it. Yeah, good luck. I'll be ending the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you have your post notifications on to get notified every single time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh my god, my lash was coming off and y'all didn't tell me. Fake.